What is up, folks? It's your man Jay, and I'm back with another video. So, the Camaro, the truck, the caddy. So back in the day, I separated my tech channel from my car channel, and I did that because a lot of people say, hey Jay, I'm interested in cars separately than tech, and some people say leave it all together. The higher vote went to separating the channels, but I'm contemplating posting some of that content over here because a lot of you guys don't see the footage, and I'm still getting comments on videos that I posted years ago on my other cars. So it's kind of cool outside, but I had the convertible down, top drop the other day, took it for a spin, and I wanted to show you on this channel my other passion. And if you don't know a lot about me, it's just cars and tech. That's what I love to have as a hobby. And so I'm inside the garage now because I got my Camaro. The Camaro sits right here, and the Cadillac is only right here, and the other truck is outside. But the Cadillac's not here right now, so I got room to spread out and show you how much fun I'm having outside of tech. So I just got done cleaning up the Camaro, just giving it a quick wash and wipe down because I was running around back and forth with the tires, getting them balanced or whatever. But I wanted to go ahead and show you on this channel when I'm not doing a lot of tech. This is what I'm doing right here. So I'm gonna show you what's in the garage right now. So I have several cars, but the latest toy that I got is my 23 convertible Camaro LT1. So I've been cleaning it up. I gotta clean the windows up. I finished cleaning it, but I'm gonna let the windows down for now. So I've been cleaning it up today. It sits in the garage. I mean, it's a 23, but I only drive it when it's hot outside or warm outside, and I keep the top down most of the time. So things I've done to this car already are wheels and tires and custom interior. Other than that, it's a 23 convertible LT1 Camaro, and that's pretty much all I've done so far. So I'm contemplating putting more stuff on this channel because when the new Android Auto hits, I'll be able to show it on one of these cars right here because all of my cars are fairly new. I have the Cadillac's new, the truck's about 8 months old or so, and the Camaro is new as well. Had the Camaro for a couple of months, and the Cadillac for about 6 months, along with the truck for about 10 months. Now, if you're wondering why the cars are new, it's because I switched everything back over to GM products. If you guys know, I used to be Mopar family man. I rocked with Mopar my entire time on YouTube initially, but I've had 4 Camaros. I just didn't post them on my YouTube channel. So here's first look at the Camaro. And the truck is it's like 50 to 40 degrees outside, so I don't know if I'll take you out there, but I will show you my 22 Sierra Elevation. I did custom leather on that too, but I don't want to show that one too much because I got a 23 version of that, and it's fully loaded, so it'll be here in a couple of weeks. So if you don't follow me on my car channel, you should really follow me over there if you like cars and tech, because these cars have a lot of tech in them. So I wanted to share more on my tech channel because you're probably thinking Jay hasn't been posting a lot of phone stuff. Well, I've been posting a lot on my car channel because my car channel is what I really enjoy a lot. And I don't want to get burned out on a lot of the tech because I have nearly every phone or whatever. And let me just show you what I really enjoy. So for today's video, we'll focus on the Camaro. So here we go. This is it. This is my new baby for about a couple of months ago. Like I said, only thing I've done was custom wheels and custom interior. That's pretty much it. So there you go. So I did a color match for the leather interior with cat skins with the car, and this is it. So all you gearheads out there, it is a 6.2 liter V8. So it's got 450 foot-pounds of torque and 450 horsepower. show you that. We'll get to the wheels in a second and all that. I'll show you here. There it is, the heartbeat, 6.2 liter V8. 0 to 60 is like 4 seconds or 3.9. I don't really race it though. I just gotta have a nice V8. I've always driven a V8. So anyway, the model of this car is a LT1. Now this is basically an SS, but it pretty much has a V6 style body. So if you're a car person, you know what the LT1 is. You know what the LT1 Camaro is. It is the most affordable and it's the most affordable, fastest muscle car, American muscle car that you can get in the United States. This costs less. Now I have a convertible, so mine costs a little bit more. This car costs 46. So the convertible costs a little bit more, but the regular hardtop starts at like 38, 36 or something like that. Really affordable. And you get the same thing I get on the convertible. Now the convertible is standard with the strut bar for all you car people. If you get a hardtop, it is not standard. You have to buy that strut bar. But obviously I wanted the convertible because when the summertime hits, it is what it is, man. You gotta ride clean in the summertime. I still need to finish wiping it down, but yeah, this is my 23 LT1 Camaro, which I totally enjoy. And I wanted to tell you guys on my tech channel, you should start hanging out with me on my car channel. When you don't see me really active on the tech channel, that's probably what it is. I'm just shooting a lot of stuff for the car channel. And over there, it's picking up, man. I know the first time I announced that I was separating the channels, that was years ago. That was probably 5-6 years ago. It's probably about 5-6 years ago since I had the other channel, but I really didn't post a lot when I stopped doing Mopar. When I was doing Mopar, I posted a lot, but I stopped once I stopped doing Mopar, but I'm back at it since I switched everything over to GM products. And yes, there's a reason I went over to GM. Not because all of the Mopars are getting stolen for all you car people, but the rims are dirty. They're not dirty, they were still wet, so I'm gonna clean those up once I pull it out the garage again. Something to do tomorrow more than likely, but yeah, Mopars are getting stolen left and right, and that just happened to happen around the time that I decided I'm switching from Mopar. This is more power, more bang for buck for speed. Yes, I do have a bigger wheel on here. The wheels and tires that come on here are 20-inch, 245 40 or 245 40 20. It's basically a little bit more tire on there, and it's a tire that has no grip pretty much to put all that power down. But again, I'm not racing this. If you pull up on me though, I'm gonna run you down, that's for sure. But I don't race this car, so I wanted to go with something that's a little bit more fitting for the drop top. Again, the factory wheel is nice, but I prefer a 22-inch staggered concave look on a convertible. So if you're a car person, you're gonna say, wow, those tires are slim. Yeah, these are slim tires. These are 255 30-22 on the front and 285 25 22 on the rear. But you need a when you're buying custom wheels for your car. So I called the manufacturer, got these cut for this car, so I know they'll bolt right up. But there's always going to be a recommended tire size, and this is the recommended tire size for no modifications to your suspension. That's why this tire size, and it rides smooth. Now, truthful, the fact is, I've already had them balanced twice. I got them balanced again. As a matter of fact, I got them balanced again today, because the first guy, the company that mounted them up, I went and hung out. I didn't want to go to Discount Tire. If you know what Discount Tire is, everybody knows. They're just a ripoff. They're a ripoff. They want to charge you an arm and a leg, like $300-400 to mount up some tires and rims. I wasn't hearing it, so I went to a place that I know. I took another car, took my Charger to back in the day. Regardless of what their attitude is like, he didn't do a good balance on the rims and tires. So after driving it on that balancing, like I had it like that for the last week or so, I decided to go ahead and just take it back out and take it to a different shop. And he balanced it, and I took it up to 100 today, and it was no vibration, nothing. So, but riding on slim tires like this, folks, you are going to get you're gonna feel the road. Simply put, you cannot ride on something like this and not feel the road. However, if the road is smooth, you don't feel anything. It's just like riding on factory tires. And I live in an area pretty much where, you know, it's a pretty decent area with a lot of smooth roads, but this is a 22-inch 10.5 by 10.5 wheel in the rear, so 22 by 10.5. That's why you can see it's a nice concave on there. And then on the front, it is 22 by 9. So remember, I gotta clean it up, so don't worry about all the spots and stuff. Once it gets a little hotter outside, I'm gonna clean it up, but it's freaking cold out there right now. So, but yeah, man, I really, I'm used to having a muscle car, and when I didn't have one, I thought, wow, I don't like this. So yeah, I had to go out and do something else. And I decided to not do the traditional, because we see Mopars everywhere. I thought about going in a whole other direction and going back to like the European. I can afford a car that's really expensive, but I would rather not have an expensive car. I would rather have a nice, fully loaded truck. And when I show you my truck, I don't think I'll show you I'll show you a little footage of the 22 that's out there, but the 23 is basically the same truck with every option, same color, everything. But we'll get to that. But this video, I want to introduce you to one of the latest babies that I brought in, my 23 convertible LT1 Camaro. So this is what I'm doing, folks, when you don't see me, posting a lot of stuff on my tech channel. I'm over here on the car channel, rolling out, doing something, enjoying something. This is what I'm doing. So, lately I've been posting the link to my car channel videos on this channel. So it's something that I really enjoy. And if you've been following me long enough, you already know that I enjoy cars. But I wanted to separate it. But if I'm being honest, having two channels, folks, now that I'm there, I can't turn back, because I probably have like 7,000 people over there. Not that I want to, but having two channels, it's not a lot of work. It's just you have to balance the content. And right now, I'm not really doing a lot of tech stuff because I'm really focused on the car side. And when I introduced the new truck, the 23 that I have, it'll be here in a little bit, replacing that 22 outside. I'll show you guys that too, but I will probably, videos I put over here about the car, I might not put them on the other channel. This video would be just for this side of the, things, because there's tech inside of this car that is absolutely tech related. So like when the Android Auto pops up, as you can see, I keep a GoPro Hero 9 mounted right there, and I have another bracket for the camera I'm using to record, which is the DJI Osmo Action 3. Yeah, let me see if you can see it. You see it? Yeah, I'm using the Action 3, and I keep both of these cameras in there. You can see I have my tripods. I have a head mount back here with the GoPro Hero 8. I have another bracket right here. When I'm riding, I got the GoPro Hero 8 right here. This car, I'm ready to have some fun. So I got three cameras that I keep in the car. As you can see, I have a tripod back there too. But this is what I'm doing when I'm not on the tech channel and I'm not posting. You might think it gets a little slow on the tech channel. Well, I'm still having fun doing something else, because I've spread myself thin sometimes on the tech channel, and I don't want to just put out stuff just to put it out. Obviously, I have a ton of phones, but I live by the rule of I'm not gonna just put out a video just because I have the device. You gotta have some fun. The same rules apply to my car channel. I'm not just putting out videos. I'm putting out stuff that's actually happening, and I apply the same rules on that channel too. So I do a lot of premieres over there, because I don't do live videos on either channel this channel yet, but yeah, I'm having fun on the car channel too, folks, believe me. But this is what I do when I'm not messing around with the tech channel. So some of you guys are car people over here. A lot of you guys said, Jay, why didn't you buy a Tesla? I'm not into the if I buy a EV, it won't be a Tesla, because I could have purchased a Tesla a long time ago. Obviously, I can afford a Tesla if I got a $60,000 Cadillac, a $75,000 or $70,000 truck, and basically a $50,000 car. It's not about that. It's about, am I really going to use this stuff? And EVs, to me, just aren't there yet. And the Teslas are boring, if I'm being honest. Sorry, Tesla people, not sorry. The interiors are boring on Tesla. It's just a big computer screen, no buttons, no stuff to have in the car. I've spoken to people, they tried to convince me, oh no, don't buy this, buy the Tesla. Absolutely not, man. I want to hear my car. I don't care about being the fastest. Some people are saying, oh, the Teslas beat everything. Yeah, that's cool. Those aren't people who buy Teslas to race. I don't think they're really car people. I think they're just kind of taking advantage of a situation. Because I've been at shows before, and Tesla people always roll up saying, you want to race? Knowing that they have instant torque. But I've also seen plenty of Teslas get walked. Even the Tesla Plaid, for all you Tesla owners out there that say, oh, you can't beat the Plaid. Yeah, I know people who have Tesla Plaids, and they're not the fastest cars on the road. Well, you got to do a bunch of stuff to get those V8s up to that speed. That's true, but you paid almost $200,000 for a car. Yeah. Same thing about Ferraris and Lamborghinis and stuff like that. I'm not into stuff like that. Give me some straight up just stuff I can put like this and have a good time. Go to a car show, post it with a whole bunch of other people who have the same car or something same, who love a good V8, period. That's another thing. My truck that's out there is a turbo diesel, and I'm going back to a V8 on my truck as well. So, but nonetheless, here is what I'm doing, folks. This is what I do when I'm not posting tech stuff. So you're gonna say, Jay, well, I know you're not gonna show me this beautiful car and not show me what it sounds like. You're absolutely right. I'm definitely gonna show you what I'm gonna show you what it sounds like. Now, it is a little warm. If you know what a cold start is, all you car people out there, if you know what a cold start is, it's when the car hasn't been started for at least 24 hours and the engine has just sat, and so the car is cold, and you'll get to hear the exhaust really scream. Well, on this car, I have a dual mode exhaust. So basically quad tips on the back. So what do I have on this car before I start it up here? I have the RS package. Well, this car pretty much, if you don't get any options, even on the convertible, if you don't get any options, it's only like 42,000 or 41,000, something like that. But I have the RS package, which gives these blacked out lights, blacked out emblems and blacked out lights. And then it gives a little bit of different look to the front of the car with all this little decorations down there. You can see the RS package, but pretty much, I think that's pretty much all the RS package does. It gives it a little bit of an appearance package. And then I also have the Bose system on here. That's another $1,000. So the RS package is $2,000. The Bose system is $1,000, which upgrades the radio too. Radio on this thing is killer. And then the dual mode exhaust is another $1,000. So maybe $4,000, $5,000 in upgrades on the car as far as factory goes. But the interior was actually cloth, because the LT1, I don't believe you have an option for leather. I don't think you do, but I was gonna do custom cat skin leather anyway. So here's my custom cat skin leather. I got this lighting right here, you can see it. I always get a little bit off color match from the car itself. This color is called Sharkskin Metallic. It is a new color for 23. So if you see an LT1 with this color, it is the 23. You'll know it's a 23 model right away. But let's start it up, and let me show you how I'm riding throughout the day. Let's get here. So there you have it, folks. If you're ever wondering what Jay is doing outside of tech, this is what I'm doing. I'm riding like this. So if you want to see the truck, you can head over to the car channel. I'll link it down below. If you want to see the caddy, yeah, I'll hit the car channel. I'll link it down below. But You let me know if you want me to start integrating some things back over to this channel every now and then, so you can see how I'm really doing, what I'm really interested in besides smartphones. So there it is. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Let me turn this thing off. Whew, that thing screams. I'll see you in the next one, folks. Take care.